afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane, it's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. I'll take it, I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall, I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me a loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty.
Stewart here with another late night THFCRants show. What do you know? What's going on? What's going on? Are you guys YouTubed out yet for the day? Seems like I've been on here all day. Not on necessarily on the football side of things, but I just got off a podcast for my real-time job. And so excuse me if I'm not as hyperstatic, as energetic as I usually am during the intros. And for some reason, my light switch, oh, now it works. It wouldn't work before, but now it's working. So what do you guys think? What do you guys know? What are you guys doing? The link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you want to join the show and have your say, make sure you click the link and join right away. We've got some things to discuss tonight. And it's always a good, fun time, you know, here at all the good stuff that's going on. But, you know, what are we going to do? What are we going to say? Nobody's celebrating. I don't. Are people celebrating out there in the real world? I don't know, to be honest with you. I've been busy, man. This week's been a busy week, dude. A busy week here in IRL, in real life. But on Twitter, well, yeah, I mean, Twitter's full of a bunch of wrongins anyway, isn't it? But little bit of a late start today because I had work stuff I had to take care of, but it's not too late. 9:30, 8:30, between 8:30 and 9:30 is when we usually run a stream. But might be a bit late of a start for the people there in the UK, but I'm sure we'll get some people rolling in here at some point in time. And it is a midweek show too, so we got all of that good stuff going on. But the link is always pinned there. If you do want to join the stream, just click the link, come on in, and you can have your sizzy. Let's look at the comments and see who we got here. We got AG, Son, and Kane. Is Kane laid like 3 chances on a plate for anyone? Finally, Son took one. As to be fair, he usually does. He missed one earlier in the chance, but I tell you what, man, this draw is it's a tough one, right? Because it could have been, we could have won, dude. Like, yeah, Dyer missing an empty header. We could have had Son miss one too. Kane missed a couple. But we'll go into the stats here in a little bit, but after we welcome all the people in the chat and anybody who wants to come on and join the show. But we've got who's next on the list? Sorry, I'm looking at 2 different screens here, clicking on the wrong one. We got Min Chi. Big up, Min Chi. How are you? With a bunch of emojis. Appreciate that. Waving hand, high face, hand hello. Then the link there is pinned to the top. Oops, I just clicked the link. That's not what I wanted to do. Clicked the link and I ended up trying to open up another stream. We don't want to do that, do we? Let's see who else we got. I keep looking at the, I need to minimize that other screen or something. I keep looking at it. Will, can we have your EDM list? You mean like the playlist that I use for my streams? Nah, man, that's, you know, that's like proprietary information, right? Like, that's what makes my show, man. If I give all my secrets away, you know, I'm willing to be a helpful helpful guy, but you want me to give away all of my secrets away? I don't know if I can do that, folks. Who else we got here? KCW, big up KC, long time no see. Dr. Levy's in the house. That's right, Levy out. We could hear it at the 22nd minute. Did you guys hear it today? Anybody hear about the protest? Like I said, I've been out, man. I didn't get to hear about the protest at all. Oh no, what's that guy doing there? Anybody hear anything about that? How'd it go? I saw that somebody who is against the protests or against protesting was doing an interview right next to the protests. What's that about? Is that like a subtle Chris Callan is what it was? Is that like a subtle kick you in the nuts, or what's going on? Like if you're gonna be there and do interviews about the state of the club right next to the right next to the protest, that's kind of like poor things, right? Like that's not a good thing to do. It's not a good thing to do. It's not a good thing at all. Grumpy Grandpa in the house as always. Big up Grumpy Grandpa. It seems like Grumpy Grandpa never sleeps, man, because he's everywhere on streams. I'd love to see what your screen time is like, Grumpy Grandpa. I bet you got a lot of screen time. That's good. We appreciate you being here. We always love having you. We already read that one up. EK Newcastle, big up. Big up, EK. Newcastle with a win today, moves into third place. Congratulations on that. We helped you. We helped you out there. You see that there? Yeah. Thanks for shattering Man United's 2-0 lead. For sure, that's what we do. We got Levy out, Enig out, Kane out, Sun out. I mean, if we mean that, let's like it'll help get Levy out, or the club will fall apart if we do that. But like, I mean, as players, they can stick around. Henley Wong TV, big up Henley Wong. Thanks for watching. Thoughts on Richarlison? We'll get into Richarlison, man. What a garbage performance from Richarlison. Where's all the Richarlison stands at? Where are you at? Richarlison stands. Like, you guys. Oh my goodness. What in the world is going on? First half, I would have taken the draw happily, but the second half does feel like 2 points drop. No, I hear you, man, for sure. Like, we had multiple opportunities to win that game today, and we couldn't do it. But once again, the back five didn't concede 5 in 20 minutes. I'm just saying. Like, even though we gave away 2 crap goals in the first half, it definitely had different vibes, different feelings. Same tactics, by the way. Right? Ryan Mason still was. Is he? So if Stellini was Conte's minion, Ryan Mason is what? Stellini's minion? Just continuing on in the same old vein or fashion? I mean, well, I'm sure we'll get into it, but I'm curious what the chitter chatter out there on the interwebs is about on this now. Right? Are we blaming Mason, or does Mason get a free pass because he's the poster child of something? I don't know what he is, but he's got something going on. And I don't know. But who else we got? We got Jari's in the house. Big up Jari from Sweden. Big yourself up. You're up late, man, in Sweden. And we've got Graham in the house. Hi, Will. The protest was the best so far, but not what it should have been. That's disappointing, man. I'm glad the numbers are growing each and every time, but it is disappointing that people just don't seem to take initiative to do what needs to be done. I don't know. Chris Cranston, what's going on, my man? Big up, Will. Do you think this draw will slow down the momentum with the protests? Hopefully not. Nah, man, I don't think so. You still look. If you're really Levy out, you're Levy out, win, lose, or draw, my man. I'm Levy out, win, lose, or draw. It doesn't matter. We could win the Champions League. I'll still be Levy out. Because the 20 years, if I had the performance that Daniel Levy's had over the 20 years, as far as like if my paycheck was based on success, I'd be broke. And that's what matters to us fans, right? Being financially blah blah blah, that's great so that we can buy players and stuff like that. But if we're not buying the players, what's the point of being financially sound and secure. What's the point? If we're not going to win things, what's the point? So that we can go, you know, the diving pool and the rock climbing wall and the skywalk. That's not the point. That's not why I support Tottenham Hotspur. You know what I mean? But we got KCW Will makes this channel. Let's go USA. Well, thank you for the compliments, my friend. I appreciate it. But everybody here at Tottenham Away is rebranded. New Tottenham Away is always is great people. I think I like big up to Stella, J, Iggy, and JP. We got Ron here. Ron says, I heard that the Levy out chance on TV out loud and an Enig outpost was displayed right in front of commentators. We're talking about it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're here in the US, the commentators mentioned it, but they mentioned it in like a side tongue-in-cheek. Like they weren't really like, you know, what do they want? We want trophies. That's what we want. The stadium, the training ground, that's great for the owners of the club. It doesn't really do, you know, I guess it gives the match going every day, you know, season ticket holders and stuff like that, something that they can be proud of and they can enjoy. What about the rest of us? What about the other, you know, 170 million Tottenham fans? What are we supposed to do, right? Like looking at this sweet stadium on TV doesn't make me feel any more entertained watching the game, you know, from the US, right? What do we want? We want success. Trophy. Scott M in the house. Always positive, Scott M. Big up for all the work you guys do at the Pro Stakes. That's right, Graham. Big up, Graham, and all of the guys, Brian, and all the guys that always help put that together and always show up and always do all that good stuff. 52 people watching the show right now. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Smash the like. Should be up to 50 right now. 52 of you watching currently. Smash the like. Thumbs up. Smash it. It's right there in front of your face. Hit the like button. And then Minerals FC. Big up Minerals. Richarlison fanboys are in the mud. Yes, they is. Adam Phillip in the house. Big up Alan. Or Adam. Sorry. James and Joris, big up Will and the Peeps. Big yourself up, my man. Diabolical, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, Son having a bad season, still scored 13 goals in all competitions. I'm like, even a bad season, that's still not bad for a second top scorer. Yeah, it's still, I still want him to get to at least 15 goals or 12 goals in the league. At a minimum 12. I think 15 to 17 is what I was predicting at the beginning of the season, but at least 12 will bring him on average, right? So we can say, we can stop saying bad and we can start saying average. M Spurs, big up M Spurs, diabolical. That is true. Who else we got? We got Rixie. Great finish from Sonny. We should have won that game. We should have won. We should have won a lot of games this year, my man. We should have won a lot of games this year. Ben Salah Youssef, big up my man. At some point on Fubo TV, Levy out chants were louder than the commentators. Yeah, I think around the 22nd minute they were pretty loud. I think that was the scheduled time to chant it, holler it out, and hold up signs and stuff like that. John Fitzpatrick is in the house. Big up John Fitzpatrick. And finally, yeah, 170 million. The club touts that we have 180 million fans worldwide. So you think about it, you got maybe, 70,000 people in the stadium, 3 million in the UK. The rest of those are overseas fans, man. Excuse me, my voice is washed out. Jay Park, 안녕하세요. Big up, Jay Park. And, yeah, big season for Kane this year. Kane had 17 last season, 24 this season. I actually picked him for a golden boot. I thought that he would just edge out Erling Haaland, but that's definitely not happening. So that's another prediction that I missed. But enough jibber jabber. Let's bring in the guests since we've welcomed everybody that's in the chat. And the first guest of the night is a new member of Tottenham Away. You love him. You love him, you love him, you love him as he loves doing the Love Lounge. Old throwback to the old school. I think you should still bring back the Love Lounge. Just do it over here. But we've got Mr. Mari Spurs is in the house. What's going on, Mari? How you doing today?
I'm exhausted because I had to chaperone a school dance. But the game, meh. It was good to see the guys fight back, but discouraging because now all is good. Mason should be appointed as our permanent head coach. These players were very brave. I know you have other people getting ready to jump on, but some of the comments are just like, it's almost like...
Is that what people are saying, that Mason should be appointed as full-time manager?
Oh, look at Twitter, man.
I haven't looked at Twitter all day.
Our fan base is so soft, man. And for me, it's like, you know, we do something wrong with your like missus, right? And you're just like, you do that one thing the very next day, and you know, in real life, yeah, she accepts it, but it takes a while. But with our fan base, it's like Sunday never happened. I'm not saying all, but it's just, you know, just meh. Like, I heard some of the "we want Levy out," but to my liking, it wasn't as toxic that I wanted it to be. And so I'm being honest.
I agree.
I just don't care, you know.
Yeah.
And came back and moved because I don't know, just don't care. Like, I know it was 100 strong at the protest, and big up to those guys, but I know our fan base, man. Our fan base is weak. We buy this fluff. Let me quickly read fluff to you. This is Ryan Mason. Those players in the dressing room, those players, I've got men, really, men that when they put together and act as a team, they're a very strong team. And that's my challenge, to inspire them and get them inside to make sure that every time we go on the football pitch, we act as a team. Really. It's just nothing but fluff. Here's some more fluff. Ryan Mason, Mason Ball is going to have us finish strong for an European place. Should be a candidate if we don't get Nagelsmann for coach next year, for manager next year. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
But Mason, what is Mason Ball? Because Mason Ball, when he took over for Jose, was 4 at the back, 4-2-3-1, right? And then Mason Ball, after he took over for Conte, is 3 at the back, actually 5-4-1. We played today. So what is Mason Ball? Just doing whatever the manager who got sacked did, right? Like, I don't get what Mason Ball is, but man, the Mason love is a bit wank. But
and I'll say this, Will, before we go to the next guest. People are saying that was the best half that we played all season, and that's a lie. And let me just tell you, if Bruno Fernandes doesn't scores that to make it 3-1, it's a different story. It's a different story. We got, what I'm talking about, gifted. I still can't believe Bruno Fernandes missed that. He nutmegs Langley, and it's just easy pickings. Like, all you have to do is just breathe that ball in. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So, for me, am I happy with the tie? Yes, I'm always happy when the Spurs win. Or, man, when we get a draw. Oh, come on, people. Calm down. Calm We don't want to appoint Mason for next year. Calm down. It's a draw. All right. Calm down. Don't forget the goal. Get Levy out.
No, it's the same. It's the same thing that they said, when he took over for Jose, most winningest manager in Tottenham history and all this other bull crap. And then, all the love that I got on Twitter when I said that he's the one that cost us top 4 that season. The hate that people got, that I got from that was crazy. But let's bring in the next guest. He is here tonight. I'm curious what he's got to say, because somebody is getting muddied tonight. Minerals FC, Arsenal in the mud.
Well, you didn't have to start there, mate. Listen, that's for another matter, man. Like, right now, I just need to find somewhere to go on holiday. But yeah, that's it, man. I just need to find somewhere to hide from Twitter and everything.
I got a bunch of gifts for you.
Yeah, we're bottle jobs, man. You know what I mean? That's why I booked a flight to leave Chelsea and go outside the UK. That's why, because we bottled it. But anyway, man, Spurs, that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance, mate. That was half and half, mate. You know what I mean? It was too wishy-washy, this game. Ryan Mason reminds me of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right? He plays freestyle football. We'll remember Oli Ball, how it was all about juju, last minute winners, comebacks, and this, that, and the other, and no tactics. That's Ryan Mason. Could this be another Oli situation, as in he flukes you guys to get into the top 4, and then he has a couple of good seasons, and then in the end he goes sour? Could that be the case?
I mean, it could. I don't really think so. I mean, we got to go to Liverpool. We got to go to Anfield on the weekend and fluke another. Because I don't think a point's going to do it. Like, the only thing that benefits us is that, like, all of the guys that we're competing with all play each other, right? So the points aren't going to fluctuate a lot in that 8th through 5th or 4th or 3rd spots, right? Like, Man City and Arsenal are pretty much done at the top. I think Man City is definitely on track now to win it.
Man, they're definitely on track.
2 points behind with 2 games in hand. I mean,
they have games in hand. I mean,
yeah,
they have games in hand too, and they'll definitely smash Fulham, because Fulham, they're on the beach, aren't they?
Like, I think there's probably a chance that they may draw 1 or 2 throughout the end of the year. Maybe even the freak loss. But right now, the amount of games that they've got in hand, plus their fixture schedule, I mean, you guys still got some tough games ahead of you.
We still got games ahead of us, but I'm hoping that we have a chance maybe on the last day. That's the only hope.
Yeah, that'll be funny. I hope it comes down to the last day to be an interesting time. But let's bring in the next guest. And I didn't know if I don't think I saw him on the watch alongs today, although I was watching out of the corner of my eye. Unfortunately, work has been taking care of me. Stelios in the house.
Yeah, man, big up Stel, man. Minerals General, you landed the minerals. I saw you on the telly, mate. You know what I mean?
Landed the minerals for the minerals.
Graham did.
Tell us the news, Stelios. Tell us what's going on. And I've been out of the loop the last couple of days. What's the word on the street? What wrongins are we mudding tonight?
Tonight we're gonna mud Paddy Hartnett. I've sent you a link, Will, if you want to bring it up on your screen. This guy,
I'll bring it up in a minute once we get everybody in.
This guy, I don't know what's wrong with him. I've got no idea what's wrong with these people, but let me tell you what happened today. So I made my way to the protest, and it was loud. I got to the protest. There was more people there than usual. At one point, we had over 200 people there. Easily the biggest we've ever had. It was loud. It was pumping. There were so many new songs that we were singing. And then there's a couple of things we did for the first time today. The first one was we've got these balloons made up. Try and show you. ENIC out balloons. And on the 22nd minute, we blew them up and we threw them onto the pitch. 22 years of Levy and ENIC. We threw the ENIC out balloons onto the pitch. You might have seen it around about the 22nd minute. You would have seen them landing on the pitch.
Oh yeah, those balloons. Yeah.
Yeah, we planned that, but we had to keep it quiet so they didn't try and stop us from when they start seeing us blow up balloons, they might have come and got them off us. But anyway, the other thing we did is we're slowly buying scarves, purple and gold scarves. The idea is we're not going to wear the club colours. We're going to change the club colours so that we don't tie in with the club.
Purple
anymore.
and gold is kind of the club colors.
I mean, yeah. To be for the wrong.
It's like our third pick colors.
But still, bro. Like, what was the burner?
Let me explain. So the idea is, rather than navy, blue, and white, we're going to wear purple and gold scarves, and the song is "Purple and Gold until the club is sold." Purple and gold until the club is sold. Yeah, purple and gold till the club is sold.
True.
So we're going to change the identity. We don't want to be what you're turning it into. So it's kind of a bit of a, what's the word?
Yeah,
we're campaign.
Identity campaign. Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to say, if you want to change the club, we'll change it on our terms. Anyway, so the song was being sung a lot. A couple of people turned up with purple and gold scarves. It's a new thing, right? These are new things we're trying to do.
That's a good thing. I like that. That's a good idea. Who came up with that one?
Graham?
I'm not too sure.
I mean, still, did you hold up the banner of Levy and ENIC out in the south stand?
Yeah, man.
Was it the south stand?
I've got it here, bro. I've got it here.
Oh, you had it here.
I've got it here.
Minerals, you got some weird feedback going on, like crackling noises on your mics. But
put it on mute until you sort it out. And then basically, listen, we're trying, man. We're trying, because outside, I can tell you for a fact, the high street, we got so much attention, so much. We were calling people over. We were like, there was hundreds of people just staring at us. So we started chanting, "What is your breaking point? What is your breaking point? What is your breaking? Like, what's it going to take to break you, motherfuckers, to come over here?" And, we know you want to come over here. They're not actually motherfuckers. I just got a bit carried away when I was talking just now. But they didn't, there's people that are on that peripheral. They're still not coming over yet. Anyway, we knew it was the best protest we had, and we knew a lot of people were turning, and there was people walking down the high street, young kids holding ENIC out banners, just on with their dads or mums, just walking and chanting ENIC out, Levy out. I'm thinking, do you know what? This is going to be good. However, as soon as I walked into the stadium, I was like, oh no, they've come out for a day out again. And I knew it wasn't going to be toxic. I could tell. Now, at 1-0, it started Levy out, ENIC, it started, and there was a couple of chants. Then it kind of filtered away. Then fans tried to get behind the team. At 2-0, I thought, right, now everyone's going to go crazy. But at 2-0, nothing. And then I jumped on the halftime watch along that Iggy was doing with, I think Michael was on it. And I said, guys, I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening here. Like, what's it going to take? 3-0, 4-0, 5-0? What are they waiting for? And then, look, if you're a Spurs fan,
Minerals, you might want to try to like rejoin, because it's like keeps getting worse. Like exit out and then come back in.
And then the second half, if you're a Spurs fan, it was great. But if you're a Spurs fan who wants ENIC and Levy out, it was a disaster, because that 2-2, that 2-2, all that short-term,
all the pain comes in, and it's like
small-minded, all that small-minded thinking, all that short-termism. Oh, look, Mason's got them on side. Oh, look, Mason, we can get a result at Anfield now. I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
Exactly, they're tapped.
Thank you. That's what I'm seeing on Twitter everywhere.
Have you learned nothing? Like, have you learned nothing? Like, come on, man. What we doing?
Exactly, they're getting giddy like Ollie.
Still, all is good. That's what I told Will. I give up. I give up with this fan base. All is good.
All is good. That's the problem with your fan base.
Until we go to Anfield and get whopped 5-0.
Exactly, lads.
And then the sky's falling again. Look, it's
no problem.
No critical thinking. But we got one more guest we need to bring in. Let's bring him in.
Yeah, bring him in.
Bring him in so we can get into the meat and potatoes of the show. Joining us via the UK, via Canada, the man of the hour, Jason Groves in the house.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, man, big up Jason. Minerals General, let's have it right.
Right, big old Wampin apple-sized minerals.
Minerals General.
What were your thoughts on the game today? And then we'll get into the breaking down of the match.
If we're just talking about the game and nothing else, that was so fucking typical of Tottenham. Absolute garbage first half, and then we managed to pull it out. Although I will say, it was nice to see us actually pressing somewhat. You know what I mean? That's not to say that Mason's the answer or any other such bullshit, but it was nice to see a bit of pressing. Like,
Jason,
that's about all I got.
Jason,
What?
do you know what? It was weird, right? It was weird because I felt second half, yeah, we were pushing more, but I just felt Man United were beginning to tire. They looked tired, and then
Exactly.
the two weirdest things happened. Number
The
one,
subs they made were terrible.
they
by
took
the
off
way.
Subs they
Anthony
made were
Eriksen.
terrible, man. Fred.
They took off
Yeah.
Anthony and Eriksen, who were their two of
Them- Yeah,
their best players on the
they
day.
took off
and
their
then-
metronome, and it.
But dude,
you could tell.
But then we did the dumbest thing. At 2-2, we had all the momentum. You could tell we
took
could
off-
win this.
Yeah.
He takes off Son for Tanganga. I'm like,
Exactly.
what? He's just scored the second goal. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah,
why would
that's
you do
so
that?
To be honest, I think at that point he was trying to rebalance the team.
Maybe he was scared to lose on the
'Cause
counter,
if you
man.
remember, he took a defender off.
There was only one winner in that
another-
game, man. It was Tottenham. That second, there was only one winner at
Let's-
2-2.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we
got-
look,
we
we
were
were
the only winner.
definitely like on top.
But as soon as he took off Son, he fucked it. That was a
Yeah,
joke.
I don't know why he took Son off. Like, what was the point in that?
don't know.
Like he
Exactly.
takes him after he scores the
yeah,
equalizer, right? Like
Yeah.
Will, for a centre back.
That doesn't make sense. For a centre back as well, blood.
Dyer missed a fucking.
And Dyer missed the sitter.
Dyer costed us the second goal. He
Yeah,
missed the goal.
Dyer cost you, man. Lads.
Let's
bring
bring-
Exactly, there's
before
no
we
difference.
get into it, let's bring in the next guest.
Dietrich.
Dietrich, my G.
The guy who's blowing people up with goats all over the world. Dietrich Kane.
Dietrich, ça va, mon gars?
So, that's pretty racist what you just said before.
What?
Blowing up everyone. That's pretty racist, man.
No, you're not racist. Blowing up everyone means you're an equal to opportunity blower-upper.
Yo, Dietrich, mais Dinamarca, mon gars. Dinamarca.
What he's basically saying, Dietrich, is you'll blow anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he said you were selective blowing up, then that would be racist. But everyone is like equal.
Yeah. So you're an equal opportunity bomber.
Not fair
Yeah.
point. That's a fair point.
Yeah. You don't discriminate.
Yeah, man, he doesn't, man. Dietrich's got the minerals, man. He's a super minerals general, that guy, man. He lands it everywhere he goes.
I I'm sorry, I'm at the gym, so I won't stay long.
That's all right. No, you can stay and listen. Just mute your mic when you.
Yeah, just me and Mike when you're lifting the weights and that. Murray, still, I made the point that Ryan Mason is basically Ole Gunnar Solskjaer 2.0. The guy has no tactics, and he relies on last-minute winners.
No,
Inshallah FC.
Minerals. At least Solskjaer went to I think he went to a semi-final Europa League. Mason is shit. And
Solskjaer went to the the Europa Cup final. He lost to Seville. No, Villarreal.
Yeah, he lost to Emre FC.
Yeah. But let me ask you this question, guys. How was the protest? Because I did not hear. Could you guys give me a quick recap? Just a quick.
The protest was good, man. We got interviewed by Sky, by TalkSport, by BT Sport, by newspaper. Listen, the protest was good. In the stadium was the problem. The stadium was the problem.
But I got two more. Let's bring these guys in, then we can all get rolling. They just keep jumping in the background. And we got the next guest to come in is driving his car again.
Barry?
No, he better hope he doesn't get in a traffic accident.
Eugene.
The guy from
Malaysia.
Persuasion TV. Eugene is in the house.
Yeah, man. Big up Eugene, man.
On the way to work. Just a short one. Right,
Minerals,
guys?
you sound like you're on the moon. You sound like you're on the moon. Or
on the moon.
Like snap, crackle, pop. No, not you, Eugene. Minerals, but we got just ride the mute, Minerals. You're good. Like when you talk, we don't hear any noise. It's just when you're not talking that we can hear like this crickle, crackle, crackle, crickle, crackle.
Yeah, guys. To tell the truth, after I did the protest show, right, I had a lot of drama on the protest show yesterday. I don't know why. Had up about nearly up to 30 viewers, 40 viewers at one time. Oh, you wouldn't imagine. You should go back and see, right? They were attacking Ian and all that. I don't know. But in that day, I didn't watch the game. I had it on record. Woke up. Yep. 7 minutes. Bam. I was going, are we going back to deja vu again? Then they score another one. But somehow in the second half, we came out and we gave them a go at it and we got 2-2. So it is what it is. And I did hear a bit of the Levy out in parts, but not that strong. But I did hear the commentators talk about the black balloons, Stel. Right? They were saying, the black balloons are coming out again or something like that. So, like I said, like what you say is right.
Black balloons, unique balloons. Eugene, unique balloons. We kept it quiet.
I heard you explain, because I think when you first threw it on the 22nd minute or so, right, they didn't know what that was. But after that, it was there again in the later bits of the nearly the end of the game.
I didn't notice it until the one came on the pitch and almost interrupted one of our counterattacks. And then you could hear somebody stepped on it and it went pop, like on the pitch, like the one that was on the pitch, somebody stepped on it.
Yeah. So to tell the truth, like you're saying, right, I was expecting louder, longer in the stadium, but I don't know. Still, you're right. In the stadium,
we got one more.
Too many flip-flops. Yeah. Go ahead,
I think it's fans who want to give Mason a chance because he's one of our own, and they wanted to show support for him.
He had his chance last Mourinho sacking, right? Right.
Listen, our fans are always our fans are always looking to jump on some happy bullshit. They're always looking to jump on some happy bullshit.
But sorry, guys, I even heard like JP got attacked by some fans because he was screaming in the couch.
Really,
dude? There was a guy. You know Dean. You know Dean who comes on the fan show.
Yeah. The old guy.
Yeah, he had to stop a fight. One guy had a black eye up in the stands. The fans were fighting up at the top of the south stand.
Why? Right, let's bring in the last guest.
The Enoch in were having to go at the Enoch out. It was fucking stupid.
Apologize. I picked out some music for him last time, but it didn't save when I restarted my computer. But we'll get it fixed up and worked on for the next time. Staying up late with us for night. I'm sorry. He's holding his hands up in the air like you son of a... I had some polka there for Michael. I'm looking for it. That's why I was looking. I know because I played it. I know I saved it. It's just not here anymore. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, yeah, guys, I'm reaching my work destination. Have a great show. I'll be in the background listening, right? Like I said, too many flip-flops or half-hearted.
Too many wrong ones. That's it. Too many wrong ones, mate.
Right, so,
All right, Eugene.
All right, man. Big up Eugene, man. Keep planting the minerals everywhere you go, man. Minerals exist in every continent, man. You know what I mean? We've got the minerals in all this panel, man. You know what I mean? We're everywhere in the world. There's minerals.
For sure. Yeah. Make sure that you guys go subscribe to Spersuasion TV too if you like streams that are early in the morning, US time, or midday, I think in the UK or something like that. If you like those types of, if you like to watch a stream midday, that's the place to go, Spersuasion TV. Any final words there, Eugene, before you have to jump out?
And as always, leave you out.
Leave you out. All right, my man. Big up yourself. And Michael, welcome to the show.
What's up, guys?
Did you get a new camera?
No, the same one as always.
I
don't know, maybe it's just focused better or something.
I guess it's looking sharp today. It's looking sharp.
Or maybe it's just me.
or you got
Michael,
better internet connection tonight or something.
And Michael, you killed me on the watch along. I was dying. When they scored, I could not breathe. Man, you're funny as hell.
Exactly, man. It was mad. It was bad you with Iggy, man. You know what I mean? Stell's best buddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun doing the watch along with X. It was only the two of us. The only issue was he was 15 seconds ahead of me, so he was already cheering the goals or cussing out Dyer before I could see it.
I mean, Eric Dyer, he's a disgrace.
Oh, don't. Okay, we'll get to him later.
Can I say the problem with the watch along was one thing. Iggy went live on the Liverpool versus Spurs watch along, so I had to in the stream and say, Iggy, end the show and use the right stream because everyone's thinking it's Liverpool Spurs. But that was funny.
Big up to Rob Frank for becoming a member.
Man, got the minerals, man.
Anybody else wants to become a mineral? If you want to become a mineral, if you want to become a member, you can do that by hitting the join button. We appreciate all your guys' support. Make sure you do
big
like,
up Rob Frank, man.
Subscribe. Even with a late start tonight, we're almost 100 people watching the show live. We're at 75 right now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Man, I'm telling you what, it's been crazy, dude. Over the past 28 days, we've got almost 600 new subscribers, so almost to 3K already. So make sure you guys continue to do that. Get us back to 11,000 by the end of the year. It'd be great.
And can I just say something? Richarlison is fucking shit. I'll say it again. Yeah. He is shit, bro.
Why was Richarlison on the left and Sonny on the right today?
No,
I don't know, but as soon as they switched, we started scoring goals. That's all I gotta say.
Actually, if you look at the average position,
I'm gonna say this because Richarlison's dog shit. But when it comes to Eric Dyer, I'm telling you, the board was at the game, right? I think Donna Cullen said something about this is shit. When Rashford went one-on-one on Dyer, I said a prayer for him. I knew Rashford was going to score. It was diabolical. Like, it was atrocious. When that happened, I said, there is absolutely no way this guy comes back to this club. No, we're talking about Levy out, Eric Dyer out. And then the header, oh my goodness. Like, Literally, it's like saying you've been placed in a room with a bunch of naked women, and you leave the room not scoring with one.
Exactly.
It was so horrible. It supersized. Like, if we talk about man of the match, we have to talk about the bum of the match.
Exactly. Eric Dyer, man, he was the bum of the match, bro. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. Murray, let me give you a good analogy. And Mike, listen to this. If Dyer was the shooter for Tupac will still be alive in 2023.
That's true. That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
But like, and two, like, I mean, where are the Richarlison stands at? Where are they at? Like
those wrongans are in the mud. Those are the same wrongans who hated on Sonny, by the way.
Murray, can I just say one thing about the Eric Dyer thing, right? I'll tell you what killed me with this. As soon as Rashford and Dyer got into a 1v1 race, we all knew who was winning it. But here's the thing. Go back and watch it. Rashford stops his run. He stutters. At that moment, Dyer should either put a tackle in or keep dropping back. Or keep dropping back. Right? Or keep dropping back. So that when Rashford does run again, he's now ahead of him. What he does, he stops with him and looks at him. And I'm like, are you going to kiss him? Are you going to take his telephone number? And then Rashford's like, okay, bye-bye. I'm like, Dyer, you are the worst defender. Yeah. You are the worst defender. You're so... He's awful, man. He's shit.
I have no fucking clue how is he a defender for our club? That's beyond
exactly, man. You have to blame coach.
He doesn't fucking tackle. Like,
but do you think if Longley wasn't back from injury, we lose that game hardcore like we did on? Do you think Longley has helped?
I think we would have gone to a back four instead of a back three.
I think we were solid on
at the end.
Look. I know Sal's giving Longley a little bit of a hard time this season, but I think he's kind of like another Ben Davies, right? Where, yeah, he might make a mistake over there, but they're very few and minimum, and they're kind of like this silent, helpful force, if that makes sense.
I just can't handle defenders without pace. I mean, I know Jason Groves really likes Eric Dyer, but Longley and
what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, still, to be a centre back, you don't need to have pace, though. Like the Barresis and all them lot, they have pace. To be fair.
Yeah, but Italians know how to defend, dude. Like they
really know how to read the game. Dyer doesn't.
I mean, Rio didn't have that much pace.
Not bad, Will. Longley's not bad, but when we used to Toby and Jan.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's not Toby and Jan.
Yeah, he's not that level. You know what I mean? He's average.
It's killing me, man.
But he doesn't make the blunders. At least, like, did you see, like, on that? I can't remember if it was the first goal or the second goal, but it was the one where he was running alongside of him instead of getting goal side. Like, he's got the ball, and instead of trying to get in front of him, he's just trancing along next to him.
Dyer's awful, man. He's fucking awful.
Still, Mauricio Tarico, Eric Dyer. If that's the case, who you choose?
Tarico put a tackle in. Tarico actually tried to break your legs.
Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional or just lack of skill. Though.
Lack of skill, probably. Well, a bit of both.
Man, I tell you what, though. So let's kind of get into the game a little bit now and start talking about, you know, different points or whatever. First half, you know, again, 7 minutes in, we go 1-0 down. You know, shambolic defense. And
everyone was so surprised that we've conceded.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't shocked. To be honest with you, I don't know why, but the last couple of days too, I've been into playing chess. I don't know why, but so I was like watching the game, and I was like, screw this. So I got on my phone. I'm like playing chess while the game's going. 2-0 down. I was like, I almost was gonna like shut it off completely, but like, no, I was like, I'll leave it on. It's like I gotta watch it. It's like my job, and that's the way it feels now for me watching Tottenham games. You know, because I stream and stuff like that. It's like if I don't watch it, I can't. You know, I can't do my job, right? So it's like I gotta watch it. It's like I can't shut it off. And then the change that I saw. So the first half, you had Richarlison just missing chance after chance after chance after chance after
Jesus
chance.
Christ.
And it's like, you know, what do we got to do for him to score? Like, I don't know how many better chances he could have had, to be honest with you.
I think he's a sports psychologist, man. I like he had like acres of space. I'm like, surely he's gonna do something with this.
He needs to go down the Emerson Royale route, is what you're saying?
Yeah, man. I think this dude he's gone, man. He's like his confidence is shot. He like literally he had like space. I'm thinking, okay, you know, Richarlison might actually score. You know, we made fun of him last night on my show. You know, that he couldn't score about daughters, but like it's just, I'm just like, this dude is. It's something's not there. Something is not there, bro. Like that.
You know the chance that he had, which he shot straight at the keeper, was one thing, right? But the other one, when he tried to pass, when he was pretty much clean through on goal, and he put this like ball through the penalty box when no one was there. So the only thing that comes to my mind is that he didn't pick his head up. He didn't, look up, right, and see if there is someone there. Like, come on, man. Fix
No,
up,
and you
mate.
see what's funny? Dan THFC, the biggest fraud on YouTube, says he played well today, and he was garbage, man.
The biggest fraud on YouTube.
He said he played well today.
He was fucking ass.
He was shit, man. He was shit.
But
can I say, by the way, Pedro Porro's goal was fucking outstanding.
It was phenomenal.
He took it well, to be fair.
It was outstanding, Jason. It unbelievable.
Oh no, I watched the replay a few times. Like
there's one thing I don't understand. The outside the 40 makes it go in, but when he was like 40 yards outside the box, he tried to shoot and he missed completely. But that shot he made it go in.
Højbjerg took a lot of long range shots to the middle of fucking nowhere as well today.
He is the worst midfielder we ever had. He is worse than Wakes.
No, I think he's good.
I think you're being a bit harsh on him there. He's not worse.
With Bentancur, he's good. With Bentancur, he's good. With Skippy shit.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of Fraser Forster today?
I think he played well. He played well.
I mean,
played really well.
The Sancho goal, I don't think he could have stopped it. That was just a great goal from Sanchez.
It was.
Or Sancho. And then he had 5 saves on the night. SofaScore said 3 saves from inside the box. I mean, that one save though was phenomenal. That kept it.
It's a big old lumping goal, isn't he?
It's like a 1v1 or something that he blocked, but 7.4 on SofaScore, so it's a pretty good result, especially since he conceded 2 goals. So
my thing about him, Will, is when we pass the ball back to him, I'm not shitting myself, and that's a plus
because he just gets rid of it.
Is there,
you know what I mean?
Get worried.
He doesn't dink around with it. He just clears it. You know what I mean? He doesn't.
He knows where his skill sets lie. He's like, fuck it.
And then Christian Romero, for whatever reason, I didn't think he was that great today. Especially, I felt like he was partially responsible for some of the first half BS. I mean, the second half, I thought he did really well, but he had the first half I wasn't super excited about it. But SofaScore gave him an 8 today, which is really shocking. Maybe just had a ton of touches. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't
maybe
think
for
he
passing
was
or
terrible. Like he was,
it was 43 for 46 in passes. That's probably what was the game rating.
Yeah, he wasn't terrible or anything, right? But an 8 on SofaScore is, you have to really get an 8.
Yeah, you got to do a lot of work to get an 8 on SofaScore. Next one here, boom, Eric Dyer 6.3. SofaScore. Yeah, it's pretty
Should
low.
Have been lower, probably.
That missed header, dude. What the frick?
Oh man.
Oh, that was. I was because that is something I wanted to say to Mari. He was talking about what's his name's missed goal. I mean, fucking Dyer's header was just what the fuck. He was defending their goal, I think.
Jeez
Yeah,
Louise, man.
He's better at defending the opposition goal than our own.
I
'Cause
will
it
have
was
to big
it was
up.
harder to fucking miss than it was to score.
I will
Yeah.
have to give a big up to Perisic. That's what I'm saying.
That was a great ball from Perisic.
Yeah. Oh no, Perisic. There's two instances where the game would have gone out of hand and the fans would have booed. It should have been 3-0 when United had a chance to score, and Perisic saves it from the line. That
Oh
remember
yeah.
hit out the line. That would have been 3-0, and it would have been
Yeah, that would have been 3-0. Like Percy, Sancho.
3-0. And then when it was 2-1, exactly a minute later, it should have been 3-1. Bruno Fernandes, I still can't believe it. He missed that shot. Like I said, Levy must have been praying to the luck gods, like, please let these guys come back, because like United had some chances. Like,
I'll be honest, mate. I fucking can't stand Bruno Fernandes. Like,
He's a wrong
nothing
one, mate.
about
He's
that
such a
guy,
crybaby, isn't he?
He's such a pussy.
And then he moans at other people when he
whiny
actually fouls them,
pussy.
and then he gets all in
I
their
know.
face, like, dude, like, and you're the biggest
Fucking
diver I've
little
ever
whiny
seen.
bitch.
Like Richarlison, like even though Richarlison was going down easy in the first half, at least he was getting kicked. But like Bruno Fernandes will roll on the floor and not even be touched. Like when who was it? Was it Eric Dyer that got the yellow card? He didn't even touch him.
Yeah,
like they didn't even touch him.
But by the way, why does Langley have a lower rating than Dyer?
Because he only has 36 touches, so they all had 60, 70 touches. So Longley didn't touch the ball a lot, but if you look, his passing accuracy is a lot higher. His clearances, defensive work. 3. He didn't win any of them though. Aerial duels, possession lost, stuff like that. Clearances, 3 clearances, 1 interception, stuff like that. So. His is bad. His is lower for a lack of activity, whereas Eric Dyer's is lower for poor activity.
Dyer was poor from start to finish as well. Pedro Porro now.
I don't care if we sign him as a squad player. You know what I mean? But
as long as we sign 2 competent defenders, yeah.
Yes, right. But to keep him as a member of the squad, I got no issue with that because he's very competent. He can fill in a fucking.
But he can't be a first teamer for where Tottenham want to be. You know what I mean?
100% agree. 100% agree. But I got no issue with him being a squad player.
Yeah, for where Tottenham want to be, he can't be starting games for using. But now we go on Pedro Porro. The guy is like Trent. He's the Spanish Trent, basically. He's good at attacking, but poor defensively, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But 2 of his, not the one that was blocked, but this one, was over the bar. It was a horrible shot. You can see it's just way up there. I have to scroll up to find where the white dot is of where that was on target. And then this goal here, that was a beautiful shot outside of the right foot. I
will say this. I can't stay too long, but I will say this. It's depending who we hire and who comes in, but about Pedro Porro, right? I forgot who was I watching, because they were saying that, all right, he puts the balls into the box, and sometimes it's just maybe Kane or maybe Sonny there, and I was just thinking about midfielders because they were like, gosh, they need what was it Sunday's game? They were saying that they need more people to crash into the box, and you know who?
Yeah, Porro was not there.
Yeah, and the first person I thought about, I think it was Sunday's game, was actually Weston McKennie. And the reason why I thought about him and Kessier, because you look at their games, they're midfielders who crash the box, right? They're there. So when that ball goes into the box, they're there. If it's a rebound, tap in and whatsoever. And I'm thinking, like, gosh.
Leeds looks like they're going. These look like they're going down, so we should be able to get Tyler Adams and Weston McKennie. So.
And you should get Tyler Adams, man, and them. Even Mark Rocker, he's all right.
crash any midfielder that will crash the box.
That's
we need. If Pearl's gonna whip it into the box, we need midfielders.
I want to talk about the tactics a little bit too, because it's not just about players, because they were doing a better job in the second half because actually I don't know if people saw it, but Mason changed tactics. In the second
he
half.
changed the formation, right? For like 15 to 20 minutes. But also, like quickly to back up what Mari said, right? That's what always bothered me with our approach to the game. We cross, like you do a magic factor of crosses, and there is no one other than Kane usually on the end of the cross, right?
Who's easily marked out. Like if he's the only one the defenders have got to worry about.
Then he's marked out, right? There is no. What we lack is midfielders joining into
exactly.
To
That's
participate
true
in
as
the
well,
process, right?
But Kane drops too deep. That's the problem, Mike.
No,
I mean,
Kane dropping deep in the second half is actually what caused us to be able to tie the game. That was the thing. If you remember from Conte last season, Kane dropped deep and was playing some balls in behind Son. That's how Son scored as many goals as he did. Even though Kane was only 5, with the spraying of the passes and stuff like that. Kane did that in the second time. He almost played like an attacking midfielder in the second half, and that's when we really started getting those balls into the box. But
what shows you how much we miss Bentancur, though.
Exactly, that shows exactly. Bentancur only creates a spark for you guys. But my problem with Kane is that I know that he's dropping deep thing is there's a bloody striker, mate. I want to see Kane get on the end of crosses.
Kane played really well second half.
Yeah, he did. I know.
But what I was talking about wasn't like only this game. I was talking about the whole season, right? Because last season, as we pointed out correctly, right, we were playing with a different aim, right? Our aim was to get the ball to Kane and be quick on transitions, right? And this season, especially when Conte was here, right, we just spammed the fuck out of the. We just spammed crosses every single time. It was ball out wide to Perisic or Porro and spam crosses in, and there was no one in the fucking box, and that was what was pissing me off the most, right? Because Sonny is not good in there, Kulusevski is not good in there, and our midfield wasn't joining, right? So why are we crossing? That was the issue, right? But this game, as Will said, right, in the second half, Kane dropped deep. And this created our chances, right? This created
your chances goal. Because you have no other number 10. But still, my problem, I have one issue with Kane. If Kane stayed more in the box, he'll be on the same goals as Haaland. That's my issue.
Why doesn't not with us, mate? He wouldn't get this. We wouldn't give him the service.
Why don't you cross for Kane?
Talking of Kane, that ball to Sonny for Sonny's goal was
that was world class. I get that stuff.
It really was.
But the thing is, me as a manager, I want to see Kane always be in the box and get on the end of everything.
Yeah, but there's more to Kane than just a fox in the box. He's just
won't get service.
Minerals. I agree with you. I would love Kane to just stay in the box, but like what Mari said, he doesn't get the service. I tell you what, Eriksen today really was good, man. Really
well,
good.
He's a metronome, though, isn't he? He just keeps
he ages like fine wine, doesn't he? He's class.
He's such a good player, man.
He ages like fine wine. The geezer. It doesn't matter what condition, but the thing is, Liverpool don't have loads of creativity. They spam crosses in the box. Why can't you guys do it?
Okay. We do. There's just nobody there. There was multiple times where Perisic was putting a ball, even though he played horrible. Richarlison put a couple of balls in. There was no.
That's right.
Because he was in the middle of the. That's the thing. He was in the middle of the box. The crosses were for the outside of the box. The problem in the first half was that Pedro Porro was playing way too deep.
I was going to say, under Conte, Porro would have got on the end of one of them. Because he'd have had him right up coming in, but
they had them. I think you could tell that they were still playing very scared from that Newcastle game in the first half.
Even
especially after that first goal.
But even defensively, Paul looked like he was playing left wing back at a certain point, like he was on the left. I don't know why. And Richie was playing like right wing back.
I'll tell you what. people criticise Richarlison for being a waste of money. That Anthony is not £100 million player. No,
No, but he's
fucking
better,
way.
bro. He is
He
better.
never takes on a man. He never. Do you know what? He's like a Spurs player.
But
He
still,
just cuts in or he passes. He doesn't
Still-
take on the man.
still, at Ajax, when he played at Ajax, he used to take on players. Now, I don't know what's wrong. Maybe he's finding it difficult, but he used to take on players.
Dietrich, maybe Holland is easier. I don't know. Maybe Holland's easier.
No, but even in the Champions League against the big teams, he used to take on players.
The,
You know
the
what?
best
The
players,
thing of-
the best players I saw for Man United were Eriksen and Casemiro. Both of them I thought were really fucking good. Casemiro, he took this one ball out of the sky. I don't even know how he controlled it. I'm like, oh my god, you actually controlled that. They're good players, man.
I want people to look at
Wan-Bissaka was good too.
what?
Saka, he stopped
No, hold on. Wan-Bissaka was good. Hold on. Wan-Bissaka was good because he was marking Richarlison. But you saw as soon as it switched to Son, hold on. As soon as it switched to Son, he was turned inside out. And this is what I want. This is what I want all of the Richarlison stands to realize.
Those wrong ones are in the mud.
Richarlison made Wan-Bissaka look like a good defender.
Oh, he got Bissaka got him the first time. I know the second time he looked like he came back and tracked him. And I was like, well, that's the reason why they say it's hard to pass, tackle pass by him. I think he wasn't great, but he was good. That's why I mentioned him.
Let's talk about the next. Hold on, let's talk about the next guy on the list. We got Oliver Skip, and what a horrible game he had today. Holy cow! That first half,
Casemiro ate him for breakfast, man. He done him like a kipper.
he looked like he looked like Arsenal's Vieira in that first half for us.
Skip and Højbjerg cannot play together, man. They can't.
That's true.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of got
Fabio Vieira gets eaten up, yeah.
He's one of our own, though. He's one of our own.
I've gotten a bit of a different vibe with Skip. I think the second half. I think he was actually quite solid. The first half, yeah, I'm gonna agree. But the first half,
I didn't
we all were shit, right? We all were shit in the first half, but in the second half, I actually think he did well.
But no, like I looked at the stats, and so you see here it says possession loss 14. In the midfield, that's very high. That's normally like a forward line type of a loss of possession, not a midfield. And then two, what the funny part is I looked at SofaScore at halftime, and it was 10 of those were in the first half. So he did have a lot better second half, but the first half was tremendously bad.
I mean, Casemiro played with him. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, even just Bruno Fernandes, Eriksen, everybody was picking his pockets. He was turning the ball over in dangerous areas. As soon as the ball came in, he was just getting smacked.
That Bruno's lazy, man. He's a lazy footballer. I was watching.
Yeah,
him.
man.
He doesn't
Bruno, man.
He doesn't run back, moaning at the ref every 2 minutes.
Moans at the ref, man.
Well, the Carabao Cup, remember, at the end of the game, right, they're celebrating they won the Carabao Cup. Casemiro chews out Bruno Fernandes because of something that he does on the field. And I was just like, man, there you go. He chewed
we need an attitude like that in our fucking team.
Exactly. You need Casemiro. You need the Roy Keane. You need the Makelele Vieira. He's a minerals general. That's the definition when I mean minerals general, Casemiro.
It's just
Listen, Man United are overrated, man. I know they're missing their two best centre backs, but I wasn't wowed by them.
I'm gonna call it right now.
I wasn't wowed
Ten
by
Hag is an
that
overrated
Weghorst
manager.
is shit. That Weghorst
Ten Hag's overrated.
Ten Hag is overrated manager.
Weghorst is crap too.
You know the vibe I got with Ten Hag watching him play this season, his team play this season, right? Is that he's really good at setting up the initial tactic, like the initial game plan.
He don't
it's really good
well,
usually,
though.
but he's so fucking shit at responding to whatever is going on in the game. And you can even point out to the match that we played against them in Ajax, right? When we won that semi-final, he didn't respond at all to the game state, right? They were 2-0 up at halftime. That game should have never gone to a 3-2. And he just kept going, kept sticking with his tactic, making offensive substitution. What for, mate? Just shut the shop up and
yeah, man.
right?
His in-game management is sometimes awful, but But Dietrich, he has Man United in top 4 though, and at the
But
beginning
it's
of the
not-
season, United
Bro,
were crap.
Minerals, think about it. If you give
Dude, he
Conte
spent
those
200
players,
million pounds on 4 players.
yeah, if you give Conte those players, do you think he might go on a title charge? If it was Conte, he would go on a title charge with those players.
No.
Oh,
Listen,
fair
But
enough.
hold on, we're an hour.
Now,
We're an hour in. We've got almost 100 people watching the show on all platforms. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Join a membership if you can. Throw in a super chat if you got something that you want to talk about or ask a question for anybody on the panel. Make sure you hit that like button. That really helps. That's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't take any time or effort. It just literally just throwing a finger up there. 안녕하세요. 우리 지금 98명 지금 보고 있습니다. 와서 보고 있어서 감사합니다. 꼭 좋아하고 구독해 주세요. So,
Are we speaking our native languages? So I'm supposed to switch to Polish.
yeah, if you think there's a lot of people in Poland watching right now, like the numbers jumped up in the time of night. I'm like, it's 10:48 p.m. Who's watching from where? Right. So in Korea right now on a what is it tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Friday. Friday at like, almost 1 p.m. or, people are watching it there. So we got Adrian Chia here with a super chat. SGD, where's that from?
Singapore.
Singapore, big up.
Yeah,
See,
Singapore,
Asia, there you go.
Singapore,
Join the stream late. If you don't, I can't speak Chinese, unfortunately. Join the stream late. If I don't know better, you lads send cheery and bright as if we won a trophy. Just kidding. Deep down, I know you guys still pissed. We're always pissed, man. No, we're pissed because not only should we have won that game, especially just in the second half, but
dude, I'm telling you, right? If that's what Man United are like.
Soundboy says he misses Jose.
Well, Tostel, I miss Jose too, bro. I'm telling you now, if that's what Man United are like, the team I saw.
Are you in
today,
Tunisia?
In the FA Cup final, Man City are going to butt fuck them.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a derby. Man City are going to smash them if they play like that.
Exactly. I can be even a recipient to it because we got smashed by them. You know what I mean?
Mate,
to be fair, Man City had a fucking game against your boys. Your boys took a hell of a beating.
I mean, that was the worst performance of the season, in my opinion.
No, and I'm gonna call out every fan that said 3 at the back doesn't work. City plays with 3 at the back, so fuck all of you.
Man City are doing some 3 at the back thing.
Well,
you know
technically, it's a 3-2-2-3. So it's a 4 at the back. You have 2 fullbacks, but one of those fullbacks is more of a ball playing fullback, and he tucks inside as almost like a second double pivot midfielder, but he'll also overlap wide as well, right? So it's kind of like a weird triangle thing that they play there. Then you have so that's with next to a 6. Hold on, music really loud. They have and then you have the 2 in front of them, which are more like 8s, right? They don't have a number 10 really either. And then you have the 3. It's like it's a new system. Arsenal plays the same thing actually.
Yeah, the same thing because Zinchenko tucks in that midfield. But the issue is that Saliba is injured, and you have to rely on Rob Holding. Like at the start, it's like a 4 for us, but I think Man City starts with the 3 to be fair. But as the game goes along, they change formations too.
Yeah, it's a 4-3-3-3-2-2-3. Like this is why I said in that last show, I said there's no real functional difference between a 4-3-3 and a 3-4-3. It's just a matter of who is. Because even in a 3-4-3, one of those midfielders tends to tuck in front of the back line and and make it a 5. You know what I'm saying? There's a dedicated 6. So it's a weird kind of newer formation that Pep kind of has invented over the last couple of years, and that's where Arteta learned it from. So
yeah, by the way,
Fugazi formation.
with Manchester City, right? They always pick up form at the end of the season, right? But this season, I don't know what got into them, but they are absolutely like they are always brilliant. But what they are doing right now is amazing, man.
You know the
Like
difference.
sorry, Minerals, but they absolutely like torn you to fucking
Yeah,
pieces.
I mean,
the difference between them and Arsenal, like one of them, anyways. Look at the subs Man City brought on, and look at the subs Arsenal had.
Exactly.
Like Arsenal have got
You
a
have better
fucking strong first 11.
but our
Once you
squad
get
is
past
gash
that, they're weak as piss.
Yeah.
compared to Man City, to be fair.
Well,
But, I
most
mean,
teams are compared to Man City. But yeah.
yeah, I mean,
it's
most teams are pretty crap compared to Man City at this stage. But
in squad
anyway,
depth.
I mean, the squad depth as well. You know what I mean? Man City. Oh my God, there's nothing to describe them, man.
And that goal
Especially,
from De Bruyne was fucking majestic.
I
I've
mean, De
just got to
Bruyne was
say.
nasty the other day, mate. You know what I mean? I'm tired of that
Oh,
guy. I can't have the look of him, even with Kane, with YOLO. God, they've made my childhood horrible, man.
But Højbjerg today, what'd you guys think of Højbjerg today? Was he?
He was average. He
Yeah.
was
He's a
average.
shit
Average.
footballer, man. He's a shit footballer.
I think he's just patchy, dude. Like there's days
It's
when he's
not-
a stalwart, and there's days when he's
No,
garbage.
but-
It's just he's not
But
Today
consistent.
he was just
No, but
average.
that's a
He didn't do a lot wrong.
But Will, that's a shit player, man. That's the definition of a shit player. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're shit.
You know, my feeling with Højbjerg is that I don't know. I just look at the guy and I think he's tired as fuck.
Michael, he lacks so much on the pitch. He's not good going forward. He's not good by passing. He's not good at anything. Bro. Even 1v1 defending, he's shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I mean he's average, but I mean it's not like he's is
Like, would he make any top 6 team?
No,
No.
not really, man. Højbjerg is really average, but I do like him. You know, you have to give him credit, man. You have to credit that he has a bit of passion and desire. Do you know what I
Bro,
mean?
passion for me, it's like Casemiro. You're good and you show passion.
Stefan
Those are
Freud
the
had
type of players I
passion,
want.
but he had no
De
fucking
Bruyne is
skill
passion
either.
too. Haaland has passion. Those are the type of characters I want to see, but not a guy that starts screaming but is shit defensively.
yeah.
I mean, still, you have to credit Højbjerg for at least showing passion to play for Spurs. Come on, still.
He didn't have a lot of passion against Newcastle, mate.
You're muted,
You're
so
on
being
mute.
honest.
You're on mute.
Did
You're
you
mute
see the
still.
Newcastle game? Zero fucking passion there. He was laughing.
I don't rate players for passion because at the end of the day,
Yeah, I
you
don't
can
rate him
be
for passion
crap.
either.
Like
I don't
Stephen
rate passion
Freud.
either.
Passion, but
Do you remember Stefan
Dunno, I
Freud
don't
still? He was all passion.
Porn stars have passion
Literally,
too,
that's
but they
all
don't
he
play
had.
football.
yeah, like
until
guys,
until Roy Keane went for him, he ran away.
guys, just give me a kit and let me on the pitch, and I will show you passion. But I'm a fucking
That's a
horrible
different
footballer,
point.
right? So
I can show you passion. I'm a little Rudy Rudiger, man.
There's a big difference. Roy Keane,
Rudiger.
he's
When I
a
was
winner.
fit. I'm too old now, dude.
Højbjerg's not a winner. Roy Keane is a winner. So, you're a winner.
Yeah, Gary Mabbott had passion for Spurs, still, didn't he?
Højbjerg's not a winner.
Yes,
So,
Gary Mabbott won us the cup.
Yeah, Gary Mabbott was a.
Before we start
decent player.
talking about Gary Maverick, can we finish the game? We only got like 3
Yes.
players left to go.
was one of
Listen,
course.
guys,
Otherwise, we're gonna
I'm
be
going
here
to
until
jump
tomorrow
because
morning.
listen,
Ivan Perisic.
Will, I'm going to let you finish off. I'm going to go because I'm falling asleep. I'm dead.
Sounds
So,
good.
Yeah,
don't-
actually, guys, I will go. I will go too because it's like
Why?
5
Because I wouldn't let you
fucking-
talk about Gary Maverick, though.
Nah, I gotta go to sleep. So good luck with the rest of the show, boys. And
All right,
cheers.
fellas.
head off.
Yeah, because 11 p.m. for you guys, it's like what +5.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock for me, mate.
12 for you, 11
All day
11
tomorrow.
for me, Lamari. But we got a couple more people. Ivan Perisic, I thought he had an okay game. Again, first half, nothing great. Again, man, this guy gets on the ball all the time. Second half, he was really good.
He always manages to get his cross in, though, doesn't he?
That clearance off the line, though, saved us, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good save, yeah.
I'll be honest, it was one of his better games for us. Like, I've seen him play worse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he was all right.
Mr. Sonny McMahon, with the equalizer.
He could have had 2 as well.
Yeah.
Could have had 2. He missed it too. Will, your boy Sonny was crap in the first half, though, wasn't he?
No, yeah, it was crap.
Yeah, I mean, but he's playing on the right-hand side. Like, I don't think he was like crap. He didn't give the ball away a crap ton. It was just what's going on here? I hate it when it resets like that. There you go. He had let's see. Let's look at. He averages around 13 losses of possession, and today he had where's it at? Goals.
What annoys me with this team is that we have to compensate for shit players, and then our good players have to struggle.
Only 8. He only lost the ball 8 times today.
Yeah, but he should have scored the chance that Kane gave him.
Yeah, the big chance missed, of course. Kane had a big chance missed too. So did Dyer. Like, I mean, it happens, but.
And when he was running with the ball, like there was 5 players around him, if he passed it early, it was acres of space for Perisic on the left.
You mean the one that got blocked?
No, the one. Do you remember he started carrying the ball like he dribbled like 5 players?
Yeah. The one where I thought he got fouled, but like it would have.
Yeah, I thought he was fouled, but like if he passed it a bit earlier, he could have gone. Perisic could have gone like 1-on-1.
Exactly. There was a counter-attack situation where Danjuma was through on goal. If that was Sonny, then he's one-on-one with the hair. You know what I mean? Another error from Ryan Mason. He should have kept him on.
The subs from Ryan Mason were shocking. Like, why would you bring? The team was just starting to play, right? The second half was kicking on. You got 5 minutes at a time. Plus, why do you take Son out of the game in the 80th minute just after he equalizes to bring in Danjuma, who then again, Wan-Bissaka manhandled Richarlison, manhandled Danjuma, but couldn't handle Son. But people say his legs are gone.
And then you removed Poro and Perisic made no sense. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, Perisic, maybe that's like he's no spring chicken.
Yeah, he's the old.
He was like fucking knackered. You know what I mean? I get that. I don't know why he brought Porro off though. Like, if your intention is to go and win the game, fucking that wasn't it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean this guy's Richarlison. We've already talked a lot about him today. It was an absolute shocker.
It was a horror show. That was a horror show of a game for him.
Okay, can I give a fun fact?
Sure.
Do you realize Rob Holding has more goals than Richarlison this year? And he played like half less games.
Yeah, less games. Like Rob Holding is our 6th choice centre back. Because that's how shit he is.
How many goals has Højbjerg scored this year?
Like 5, 6.
Right, he scored more than fucking Richarlison as well.
Exactly. Yo, Jason. Like,
yes, sir.
Rob Holding is technically maybe our 6th choice defender if you deep it. It's just that we've had some injuries and Saliba got injured. He has more goals than Richarlison. That's sad.
Oh, it's fucking. It's like. I honestly, when we bought him, I wasn't upset. But oh boy, that.
I mean, who's worse, Soldado or Richarlison?
Richarlison, at least for us this season, Richarlison.
Yeah.
Soldado, he was better than Richarlison.
And that's not exactly a high bar.
I mean, if you were to like look at Richarlison over his whole career, you know, I would say Richarlison was probably better, but like for Tottenham.
For Tottenham, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for us, he's not exactly lit the blue touch.
He hasn't done anything. Lamella is better than Richarlison.
Even Vincent Janssen had a better first season than Richarlison.
Yeah, that says something.
Then Harry Kane, man of the match today. How
do you feel about that?
Well, he's
about Harry Kane being man of the match?
Yeah.
I know he's pissed off. I know he's pissed off.
No, I'm okay with that.
I know you're pissed off inside of you. I know.
No,
it's okay.
Believe it or not, I actually like Harry Kane. I wouldn't have spent money on his autograph if I didn't. The ton of touches, key passes 5. That's a super high amount. Had a lot of good crosses and long balls. Not very many of them connected. Only 3 out of the 7. But big chances created 3. I mean, that second half, he was just a chance creating machine. Mm-hmm. And look, what I don't get is if something's working. Why I don't understand why Conte, if you looked at the system last year, Harry Kane didn't score a lot of goals, dropping deep and being the creative force in the team. But if we were pounding teams 4 and 5-0 on the regular last season, why are you messing with it?
But I think he wanted to get the midfield involved because last year, Højbjerg Benfica never had 5 goals. So I think he wanted to involve the midfield.
Yeah, but screw that. We had a lot more points. If we would have kept that point total right now, we'd be in the 80s, bro, by the end of the season. We would be in the 80s.
Yeah, but that's not his But that's not his tactics. He wanted to play with 3 midfielders, and the forwards are like they get inside the box. That's it. That's what he wanted to do. Well, no, I disagree with him on this. I disagree.
I mean, Harry Kane done well. He carried it today, got the assist for the equalizer. But Kulusevski made the difference when he came on, didn't he?
Yeah, there was Kulusevski's been crap though starting, but the 2 times that he's come off the bench, he's had pretty good performances. But I'm just saying when Kulu came in for Richarlison and then Son went back to the left,
things look better.
And then they changed it where Kane was dropping deeper. But look, I mean, Kulusevski only played 30, 40 minutes, and he gave the ball away more times than Son did in the whole game.
But is it me or we played with wingers instead of cabs?
Yeah, they played. That's what I'm saying. That last season, this season they were playing more like attacking mids as midfielders, and the last season they were playing more like a 3 attacking front, right? So instead of a 3, 3-4. What are we playing? 3-5. Yeah, 3-4. Yeah, 3-4-2-1 is what we're playing this year. I'm sorry, I'm tired. And all that good stuff. We got another guest here.
Is it me or there's a big noise?
It's Minerals.
It's Minerals, yeah.
We got Elias from Stepping Up Spurs to join the show late. What's going on, Mr. Elias?
Yeah, man, big up Elias, man. Up the middle.
I just woke up and I'm very tired. Actually, I'm very tired. After sleeping, I'm very tired. I don't know why.
I don't know. I think I got gout, man. I don't know. I'm getting old.
I've had gout, dude. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, man.
Just like I feel no energy. My knees are just hurt for no reason. My ankles hurt for no reason. I don't know if it's gout or not.
No, that don't sound like. If you get gout, fucking dude, even a thin sheet touching the affected area feels like fucking agony. You'll know when you get gout.
What is that?
You've never felt pain like it, bud.
What is it?
Ever.
Gout.
It's
where uric acid builds up in your joints.
Yeah. It's it's the most aggressive form of arthritis. The trouble with it is the build-up forms crystals, and the crystals are fucking razor sharp, and it's fucking painful.
Yeah, and it's like how you get it's like a precursor and or postcursor to kidney stones. Usually.
Yeah, which I've had as well, which suck.
Yeah, it's usually how you get gout is from extremely high levels of creatine in your bloodstream that your body can't process or break down. So
no, the other thing is I recently changed house, so
no, you can take regular creatine. Most people, if you don't eat, you got to eat a lot of dairy Like, for example, my dad's had gout a couple times, but the dude eats like a whole, you know, large carton of cottage cheese like every day. Like, he's obsessed with cottage cheese. But I don't know, dude. I just don't feel like my back is just aching all the time, and like my knees hurt for no reason.
Exactly. I feel the same way.
I don't know what's going on,
It
but
could be
You've been
gout.
bit by a tick at all?
I don't think so. I mean, you Lyme disease? I don't.
Like, because that's also sounds very symptomatic to getting fucking lions as well.
I feel like,
Yeah.
like
Joints
back
hurting,
pain,
no
back.
energy.
And the other one is like my triceps. They hurt a lot.
I mean,
Were you working out? or Something?
I
I've
know
been
it's-
working out.
No,
I know it's
but the only workout I
trice-
recently did is moving house, and I moved quite a lot of stuff from one place to another.
Yeah, that'll
That's
do
why.
it.
know
Get
it's-
you sore.
No disrespect, but what triceps?
Whoa! Whoa! He went
has
straight
them.
back.
That's extremely stereotypical.
yeah, man. Big Elias has the
I love you,
tricep
Elias.
minerals, man. You know what I
But it's
mean?
good to
Come
see
on,
Ben
check it out.
Davies back. Ben Davies played for a little bit today. It's good to see him back. 13 minutes.
They were so close of scoring because this guy couldn't jump at the end.
Exactly. They were so
Yeah,
close to
but Ben,
score
he's
it.
not Michael Jordan. Dan Juma, waste of space.
That's Juma
No,
wasted
he was
space,
good.
bro.
He was good. He was good.
He had
13
the
minutes.
I-
What
I
did he
haven't
do?
seen you
He had
on
one pass,
screen.
bro. He touched the ball once. What did he do good?
No. I don't like Danjuma. I don't rate him. But one thing he does well, he runs a lot and like he puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
He
Unlike
does
Richarlison.
press.
Exactly.
He presses
can
really
press,
well.
You know what I mean? And he can
The guy
finish.
can press.
And he can finish still. So not still.
So he can
Well,
run.
But
I mean, he's got
if
more
you
goals
gi-
in the league than Richarlison. So
no, if you give me the
right?
choice, if you give me the choice between him and Richarlison, I would
yeah,
take him. any
between
day
him
of
and
the week.
Richarlison, but there's like all of the weirdos out there asking for him to start over Son is just
No,
silliness.
that's just
That
silliness.
includes Dan.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I would love to see a front four of Son, Danjuma, Kane, and Kulusevski.
I mean,
I would
maybe
love
you
to see
should
that.
try
Kane
that.
as the attacking mid,
Yeah,
the number
Yeah,
10. Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, you
Then
could try
Juma,
that,
Kane, and
but
Kulusevski
Jeffrey
with
Tanganga,
Son.
man, he's still shaky.
Yeah,
isn't
this
he?
will be interesting actually.
Son on the left, Danjuma up top, Kulusevski on the right, Kane in midfield behind Skip and Højbjerg. Yeah, we could do that.
In front of Skip and Højbjerg. Why behind?
I mean, behind Skip and Højbjerg. There's a comma there.
Okay. Okay. Now I got you.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would Kane play behind Skip and
Not behind,
as in position?
right,
Okay.
but like you'd have, you know, Danjuma, Son, Kulusevski, Kane, and then behind you'd have.
Skip and Højbjerg, and then behind you
I
have
just didn't
Dyer
put
and
the you
Davies.
have. I just put behind. Right. But
Yeah.
we got Steve Strasburg up. Evening, guys. Life at Newcastle is brilliant. Can't complain. Yeah, you guys smashed us 6-1, and then we did a job for you today. So you
Did
got to
guys-
be Spurs have got to be your second best club, second favorite club, and then we got Dyer must have gout, seeing how he can't touch the ball. Yeah, probably.
Did you
Probably
guys
Dyer
see
has a god as well.
Did you guys see Isaac's goal of Newcastle? No, his assist. I mean, no goal.
No.
What
No.
a great! No, you should see. Go watch it. It's incredible the run he made.
Actually,
guys don't-
in summer, I did say that we should have signed Isaac, not Richarlison.
No, I
am
said-
agree.
I said we should have signed the Will Stewart before Richarlison.
Will Stewart can play as centre back only.
Goalkeeper, center back. I could
Yeah, he
I
can-
could play a little
can
bit on
play
the
in all
wing
those
too. I'm just
positions.
too old now, man.
He can
I'm
play in all those
old.
positions. You have. I think you can still defend better than Eric Dyer. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
At least you can
Maybe
make
in
a tackle.
maybe in 3-minute bursts.
Yeah, for you bring me on for the last 20 minutes. I'm good. That's it.
That's all he's got in them
That's all I
legs.
got in him. I mean, I still got some pace, but definitely not the stamina to last.
90 minutes.
It's all about the
90 minutes.
recovery, isn't it? It's
I
all
mean, if
right
I
having the
got back
pace.
into shape, like if I worked out enough and I did enough cardio, like if I did, you know, if you slow me, give me 2 years and I might be able to play 40 minutes.
And look at yourself. You dress like a footballer with the chains, the hat. You look the part. You just have to play the part.
He's
I can
probably
play.
even got a Range Rover.
And
Yeah,
you
I drive a not a Range Rover, a Land Rover. I drive a Discovery. So
Okay. Well, fuck me. He's a
it's not the
footballer.
150,000. It's like the 60.
Yeah, man. Will, I got a question for you actually. Let's just
Oh.
say if your son gets scouted by Tottenham, would you let him play for Tottenham if Levy is still there?
If Daniel Levy's still there,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, I would just be happy that he's playing professional football. To be
I was
honest,
gonna
with you.
say,
I wouldn't care
at
if he
that
played for
point-
Arsenal. To be honest with you,
Right. It's
Okay,
like
fair play.
he's got him with a club, isn't he?
yeah.
Do you guys think we'll make top 4?
No.
No. I think we'll finish. I think we'll finish in like at worst Conference League.
No,
I
don't
honestly
wanna see
think
us-
we're going to finish behind Villa.
I think so too.
I mean,
Because
looking at the
fucking Emery's got
table,
them playing.
looking at the table, we've got let's see.
Because does anybody here think we're beating Liverpool?
You know what? No, I think we might get a tie at best.
I think it will be a draw as well, probably.
If it's a draw, it's a good result.
But honestly, Liverpool
'Cause
looks much better lately since their players have returned. So
Well,
Defensively,
they couldn't. Yeah, but they couldn't get any worse, could they? Because they were fucking.
I
trash at
wonder
one
if
point.
Ben Davis play in wing and then you play Langley as a centre back, it's a possibility that we can beat Liverpool.
Well,
So,
with
I mean,
Ben
we got-
Davis back, we could go to back 4.
well, let me
No,
ask you
no
quick-
back four, please. No back four for the rest of the season. I have
Well-
a trauma of back four already now.
Well, and how much time are you still on? Another hour? That's it?
No, no. In fact,
No,
I'm looking.
no,
I'm
I've
looking.
got to go to bed.
I've got like 15 minutes. Looking at the clock, at 1:43. I think 2 hours is nice, short, sweet. Let's get it done.
Okay, I have to go, guys. Take care, everyone.
All
Good
right,
night.
big up, Dietrich, man. Thanks for
Big
coming
up.
on. Always
Take care,
appreciate it.
Take care,
And
guys.
then,
Have a good night.
Mhm.
Big up, my man. Poor goats. There were no goats harmed in the creation of this content. We got Arsenal here. They got Chelsea next. Another North London derby. What do you think, Minerals?
Oh, they're going to slap Chelsea up.
I mean, I think we can beat the Chelsea.
That's a
man. I just
London
wanna
derby,
win.
right? Not North London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
I
London
just want to
derby.
beat the Chelsea. I think we'll beat Chelsea. We'll do a win, man. You know what I mean?
I cannot hear you, bro.
We'll
Like you're
do a
very
win.
soft.
It's not that you're soft. It sounds like you're in a tube or something. Yeah.
I mean, we'll do a win. Arsenal will do a win, in my opinion. So we'll beat Chelsea.
It's your guys' last form, dude. In the last 5, dude. Draw,
Chelsea are worse
loss.
than us. Chelsea have lost
Yeah, but
5 games.
what's Chelsea's form?
It's 5 defeats in a row.
Yeah, Chelsea's even worse.
It's like loss,
draw, loss.
I wouldn't be
loss.
surprised if
Against
Chelsea
Everton.
lose the rest of their games, all of them.
I'm being straight with you. If it wasn't for Tuchel, they'd be in a relegation battle by
Exactly.
now.
Tuchel saved them. Look at
Exactly.
Man
That's
City.
10 points Tuchel got them as fucking get them out of a relegation battle.
He actually got them 11 points.
You look at Chelsea's game, it's possible that they would lose all.
Last 4 games, City has not just been winning; they've been slapping people. Bar Crystal Palace, back in at the beginning of March, you've got 4-1 to against Liverpool, 4-1 against Southampton, 3-1 against Leicester, and 4-1 against Arsenal. I mean, they just are burning teams, and they got Fulham next.
Fulham are gonna open their legs. Won't they? Will. Right?
Beat you to it,
Yeah.
Shabu.
And then you got Newcastle. They've been in pretty good form too. Other than the loss to Aston Villa, Manchester United. A loss and 3 wins and a draw. Us draw, win, loss, draw. Except we've been playing way worse than that looks. And then we got Liverpool next. Aston Villa has been on really good form. 4 wins and a draw. They got Manchester United next, so that helps us, right? Because I think Aston Villa is probably gonna either win or get a point at
Old Trafford.
Is
At
that
Old
away
Trafford.
or at home for them?
The way.
Man U's form at Old Trafford is actually good.
Yeah,
I think
United
Man U
form
are going to
is
win
too
that.
good, though.
Yeah,
By
but
the way,
we need a draw. The best result for us, if well, not the top 4 is still a possibility, but the best result possible is for us is a draw. We need them to draw, and we need to win.
I mean, Will, like, it's not impossible for Villa to win because Emery, from time to time, he knows how to make results
Sorry,
against
what
big
you
teams,
saying?
right?
Yeah.
Oh, Warren,
Big up,
man.
DJ.
Look at you.
What up? What up?
Look at you, Warren, man.
I've been listening
Quest
to
for
you.
the cup. He's wearing his hockey gear because the Arsenal shirt's too embarrassing.
It is right now. It is up right now. Big up, Will.
I
I know
wore
you
an Arsenal
guys,
shirt,
I know
by
you
the
guys
way,
are
last
getting
night.
off soon. I listened to you guys on the way home from rehearsal, so I know you guys are don't stay up on my account. Big up,
No,
guys.
yeah, it's cool. But we're just going over the table right now. That's the last kind of the last segment, and then we'll clip off because we got, it's a bonus midweek show. We got it this weekend as well. So if you thought, oh, this is too short, sorry, dude. I'm wasted right now. But the not like drunk, but like tired wise. Liverpool draw, win, and they've been beating teams pretty convincingly too. Last 6-1 to Leeds, 3-2 at that one there. I think Nottingham Forest. I think Liverpool got a little lucky in that one, to be honest with you.
And they got lucky against West Ham too. You know what I
But
mean?
they always get lucky against us too. It'll be 1-1, and then in the 93rd minute, Bobby Firmino will pop up and get some header and ended up beating us. That's when we're playing
honest,
well.
though, Will, last year we didn't deserve. We deserved more than we got.
Yeah, for sure.
When we were there last year.
Liverpool are a lucky team. You know what I mean?
And then Brighton's playing Wolves.
They beat them as well this season.
They've got 3 points in hand. Brighton could literally go, if they won all of their points, all of their games in hand, they could literally go, what is that, 58 points.
I mean, that's mad. I just wanted to have something for my boy Waza. I mean, Waz, like, where do you go from here, man? I know, don't call me deluded, but I think we'll beat Chelsea. I tell you why? Because with your win, you know what I mean? And, if you know what I'm trying to say.
You think we're gonna beat who?
You got to win the game.
You think we're gonna beat who?
Chelsea. Because with your win.
I don't think we are.
They're crap, bro.
We need to touch up Chelsea.
We need Thomas Partey to show up. We've been so bad the last 4 games. Our midfield has been abysmal. We got cut in half by Manchester City unceremoniously. I don't know where all this confidence is coming from.
Bro, Chelsea are worse than us, G.
I know that, but so are Southampton.
Chelsea don't score goals, bro.
That's the only thing going for you is Chelsea does not score goals.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
Southampton
sorry if I'm being pessimistic.
No, I mean, I'm not to stick up for Arsenal or anything.
I'm not being delusional. I'm not one of these delusional.
I don't think you're being delusional at all. I think
Chelsea's only scored 3 more goals than Southampton.
I think it's within the realm of possibility, Minerals. The problem is that our form is so bad right now, and you can tell, like, we are not keeping our heads up once we concede, and we've been conceding a lot.
I mean, yeah.
So if we concede to Chelsea, it's peak.
Peak because we've lost our comeback gene, haven't we?
Yeah. So sorry if I'm being a little pessimistic. I mean, if we pick up form, yeah, we can beat them. But then we have to go. We have to go to Brighton, and then we have to go to and then we have to go to Newcastle. Go ahead.
Are you getting like last year vibes off of your boys? Like 100%. Where you got to a certain point of the season, and then and I don't know whether they're choking necessarily or whether it's your squad depth is like fucking affecting you. You know what I mean? Because, like I said earlier, you've got a really strong first 11, but once you get past that, the drop off is steep.
The problem is, guys, is that we don't the squad is so thin, And I don't feel like the boys are confident with Rob holding the back line together or trying to hold the back line together. And people are saying, oh, well, he's next to Gabriel. He's next to Ben White. Yeah. How well has that been working out for us since Saliba got injured?
But I must say, Rob Holding is still better than any of our center backs except Romero. He's better than
Rico, like that's funny and everything because we're a Spurs channel, but like they're
not on relegation form. Let's not get crazy. I'm really not trying to. Guys,
if the draws and losses continue for 38 weeks in a row, yes, you would be on relegation form. But that's
we only have like 5 games left.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, is like, yeah, we've gone to like, I just feel like people like are, if we turn it around against Chelsea and we get some sort of result against Brighton or Newcastle, like maybe, but the title's gone, and that's why I'm just so disappointed. It's so disappointing. I mean, it is what it is.
How can you lose a game after 7 minutes? Like,
bro,
scored.
We've let games get away from us in the first 10 minutes, the last 3 matches. It's been abysmal, Minerals.
Sounds like you're talking about Tottenham.
No, I mean we've been on Tottenham form the last 4 weeks.
Exactly, we have been, but the thing is, like I'm very realistic as well too. But the thing is, I also have this thing in me that's like, would you win? When people say, would you this to happen? Surely we've got to win somewhere. That's what I'm basing off, as in due. That's what I'm basing off, that will beat stuff, because with you a win. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you think with you a win, or
but against whom?
You better beat Chelsea. If you don't beat Chelsea, it's done. It's done and dusted.
We'll beat Chelsea. We'll beat Chelsea. I mean, we'll beat Chelsea. We should beat Chelsea at home, but we should be beating Southampton at home. That's the thing. Like, and I'm sorry. I'm tired and I'm being overly negative right now. But good Lord, guys. Like the proof is in the pudding. Like, you see it with your own eyes. Our midfield needs to improve. Thomas Partey needs to show up, or we are finished.
He was poor. He was poor against Southampton. That.
He was poor against West Ham. He was poor against Southampton.
Even Liverpool.
He was poor against Man City. This is the worst bit of form I've seen him on in an Arsenal shirt.
Very horrible, bro.
But look at this though. Look at you guys running, dude. Like Chelsea, you should get 3 points here. Newcastle, I don't know, dude. I don't think you'll beat Newcastle, and I think a good result at Newcastle will be a draw. Remember what they did to you last season, at home in the same period of the season.
Brighton will be a tough game as well.
Brighton's a tough game. You should get 3 points at Nottingham Forest.
And you'll beat
Nottingham Forest can hurt a team though if you're not careful. If you play,
they beat Brighton. So I mean they can. They're dangerous.
Almost beat Liverpool. They should have beat Liverpool.
They almost got a draw against Liverpool. Liverpool got lucky again.
Yeah, but they should have won though. Is what I'm saying. Arsenal, and then you got Wolves. Wolves is a tricky one too, man. You should beat them. So look, I'm saying solid 9 points that you guys can chalk down.
I don't see Man City losing a single game.
I don't know. Yeah, Man City's, when you look at Man City, dude, their run out is like, it's almost like the Premier League did it on purpose, bro. Fulham, West Ham, Leeds, Everton, Chelsea, Brighton, and Brentford. So you got 3. You got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 guaranteed points, bro. It's gonna be bad. They're gonna end up finishing 5, 6.
Yeah, they're gonna end up.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But what's that? Like, it's funny because, like, I guarantee for a fact, that like West Ham and teams like that will probably roll over for 3. But that's the fact, because Man City, that's 3 of them. But Brentford, that's the only team I generally feel that can only upset them.
Yeah, I know. Therein lies the problem.
Exactly.
So I'm done. 15 guaranteed out of a possible 15 plus another 6 is 21, dude.
We're done.
21 points,
here, guys.
which would put them.
They're gonna win all those games most likely.
And I'm guessing you guys will probably get 9, 12 if you're lucky, right?
9, 12
so at 12, that'll put you at 87 points. And at 21 points, that'll put them at 94.
On our current form, boys, we're not getting more than like 8. So it's one of those things. It's one of those things where they gotta step up and find themselves, because none of the bench is gonna find themselves. I mean,
still, if we talk like the the happy clappers over there on the wrongin channels, second place is a good improvement on fifth.
Look, second. Let's get it right.
First
second
loser.
Place is second. Listen, is this season an improvement over last season? 100%.
Yeah, but the problem, it is. It is.
Let me finish. But when you've been in fucking front of that race all this time,
the
second
whole
place
year
is a failure.
I think once you drop behind them,
right,
for like a week,
right. At this point, if you don't win the fucking league, I'm sorry, it's a failure.
Yeah, it is a
Well, I
100%.
know, and you're that's because you have logic in your brain and eyes, and you can add
Yeah, I can see that,
and
bro.
do math.
That can be
People,
scary.
And that's
of
not dismissing
certain people
that
of this
it's an
fan base.
improvement.
Oh, I'm not dismissing it's an improvement either,
Right.
but levels of expectations can
Exactly.
change,
Levels of
and that's the
expectations
difference
change.
between
That's the difference.
sane Arsenal fans and people that are
That
happy
never happened.
clappers that still watch
Julian,
cartoons in the morning.
or Ty, we're gonna win
Yeah,
the
man.
league.
Julian was time, man. But
I don't watch any of that garbage. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah,
do. It's fucking hilarious.
There's two delusional, man. There's a problem. Like me, myself, I'm very realistic and demand the best. Like, Wazza, listen to this, bro. I'd rather finish 7th and win a trophy than be 2nd and win nothing, right?
I don't necessarily agree with finishing outside of Europe, but I really wanted a trophy and 4th.
That's what I mean.
And once we threw away
With the
away the Europa League, I knew the writing
Cup
was on the wall.
competitions too, guys. You guys have exited ever since Arteta won the FA Cup. You guys have been kicked out of it so early. Like, I even forget that you guys are in it. Like, first, second round, you're out.
To be fair, still made a solid point. All the shit you boys gave us for that season, we come third in the 2-horse race.
I watched the short.
Right. What you're doing now is equally as bad. Like, do you know what I mean? If not worse.
Well, here's the thing, though, is that I just now got on YouTube and are talking shit. So, like, all those people that are giving you guys crap, I'm not taking account for it. Like, I'm a realist, and I realize all the shit that we were talking all season. Like, you can banner me for this season, but for what was done in the past, I really don't.
Don't worry. I think your fan base is not as dumb as ours, so you're safe.
Yeah.
Are you sure, Elias? I could point you. I could point you at some pretty dumb channels.
I mean, us two.
Yeah, but we've all got them, haven't we? Let's be fair.
I'd say it's pretty even.
Man. It's pretty even. But it's another question. Wazza, what I was saying is that I rather finish.
Is anybody as dumb as the Perchi TV?
Maybe we'll see, man.
You guys really like just absolutely slag that guy.
I mean, maybe
because he's dumb, dude. The guy, look, the guy, like, I don't like talking bad about people, but sometimes people force my hand.
You don't, Will?
No, I don't actually. But look, when the guy comes on and literally everything out of his mouth is contradictory.
Wishy-washy. He's too wishy-washy. You know what I mean?
Like.
I mean, Will, I wanted to explain what I meant to tell was.
He's like an aggregate account on Twitter. None of the opinions are his own. He just rattles off all of the different cliches and claims them as being his.
Exactly.
I mean, am I the only one that gets like Sava Light vibes?
Well, yeah, that's one, but it's not just Sava. So Perchi is a combination of Sava's thoughts and concepts, Sean's thoughts and concepts, Cheese Room thoughts and concepts, right? Like, it's a mix. He's just a mix. He's an aggregate account.
Yeah.
Well, he watches everything. He's one of those. He's not the only person that watches all these different channels, Will, and then pushes them all together to form his own opinion.
Yeah, but I don't.
I know you don't. And that's why I watch and I like coming on this channel, even though I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where some people can't form.
I just couldn't be, to be honest with you. It's not because I just couldn't be bothered to watch.
It's only so much time in a day.
I think Will only watches like 2 or 3 channels.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean,
like I'll jump into Spurs Ways
sure.
if I'm awake and they're streaming, and then I'll watch. Who else do I watch?
Bob
Spur. I watch Bob Spur TV. Who else do I watch? I watch
FTV when we lose.
He definitely doesn't watch
AFTV when you lose all the time. It's AFTV and chill all the time.
What's the top 6 show that Turkish does?
Yeah,
the Big 6 or something like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I quite like that. I actually don't mind Turkish. I
like Turkish. I like Turkish a lot. I like
Turkish is a driller, man.
And I listen to like KG. I think he's hilarious. I watch him.
I actually like Matisse as well. I think Matisse is quite funny. The Chelsea fan.
And he's knowledgeable too.
Yeah,
I watched.
I like KG. You know
This is football. Hassam's channel over there in Liverpool. I like Hassan.
I like him a lot.
I like Hassan. What else do I watch?
And this may be controversial. I don't know. I don't mind a bit of Lee Gunner either.
Yeah, Lee Gunner's what motivated me to get started.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't hold a lot of the same opinions that he does. He's a little extreme for me.
Yeah, he's a G though. He's a G. I like him,
he's
sometimes I disagree.
Yeah, but he has his own opinions and he doesn't shy away from them.
I watch TV War and Substance.
You've not watched me, Will. Get out of here.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Will hasn't watched me either.
I'm pretty sure I went on a rant today on my channel and I lost subscribers.
I didn't watch it today. But I wouldn't unsubscribe for rants. I like rants, but I'm definitely subscribed.
I watch.
Well, that's nice, man.
I watch.
Thanks, Will.
Elias does shows when I'm like asleep, so I don't watch.
No, I don't. I do shows like in the middle of US time. My shows are.
Midday. I'm at work, bro. Like I have a job, believe it or not.
Yeah, okay. But my shows are sometimes.
You're not living it big on all the YouTube dollars.
No, not.
I've done shows 8 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Eastern. Those kind of timings mostly. Those are my regular times. Like after 6 p.m. Eastern. That's not working hours.
6 p.m. Eastern. That's when we're usually streaming.
That's who is streaming that time. No, but I make sure that I'm not clashing with any of our usual streams.
I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't hit the notification bell or something.
Probably.
Maybe there's no.
I've watched a couple of them, like watched them back because they come through my subscriptions list. Damn, Minerals, you got some problems tonight, bro.
That's a loose connection now.
Yeah, your mic cable. You need to get a new headset, bro.
Bro, let me land on this. Yeah, Lee Gunner, all that lot. You know, I do like them. They have the minerals, but again, what do you think of this fella called Johnny Minerals? He's the guy that inspired me to get the minerals. You should watch him. He can hop on the shows, man.
He's loud. I can say that for a fact.
Yeah,
Minerals. Can I ask you a question? Why do you model yourself after him? You should be yourself.
Is it that Minerals Chelsea guy?
Yeah, the Mineral Chelsea guy.
Oh my word! Actually, the Chelsea channels, I don't know, for some reason hate him.
Yeah, it's because he's like the lead. He's like the extra league gunner of Chelsea.
The league gunner of Chelsea and the Stella.
Minerals just likes.
Will's the league gunner of Tottenham.
Minerals just likes people that say it how it is. They likes real people. That's why.
Basically like style, I suppose.
Yeah, top G's style.
And Waza. Plus, I am in the same area as him. I don't live too far from SW6. That's why. And every time I pass through the area, I walk by Stamford Bridge. And funny enough, my first Arsenal game was away to Chelsea, the 5-3. So
My
No,
I don't watch.
commiserations.
I watch Roy Jennings sometimes.
Roy
'cause I think
Jennings
his-
is a wrong'un.
Yeah, I know,
That
but I think
guy-
his rants are his rants are funny though.
Yeah.
And then who
Oh,
else do
I do like
watch?
that. I like the podcast.
We are Tottenham
Expressions
TV
does
every
with
now and
his
again.
brother. The Expressions does a podcast. with
Yeah,
his
Band
brother.
Sports. Band Sports
Yeah,
News
Band
is hilarious.
Sports
I
News
listen to that.
Hilarious, man.
Yeah, I watched that.
I only
His-
listen to
I
it
like
when
his
United
brother a
and
lot.
Spurs lose.
Is
That's
that his
when I
brother?
only-
They don't look nothing alike.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's his
no, that
brother.
is his brother.
That's
And
his brother.
His brother's a fucking real one.
He's like the biggest Man United fan. He's like almost
yeah.
to the point of delusion. But I mean he
Who's
speaks
that?
he speaks the truth.
Rants.
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 Yeah, rants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rant.
rants
Yeah,
and bants.
he's kind of like Ligan of Man United, but anyway.
Yeah,
But
I
like,
know
he-
rants and bants, but he only does it on Twitch, don't he? Like he doesn't use YouTube,
yeah.
right?
He only
He's
comes
not
on.
on
He only comes
YouTube.
on YouTube if he's coming on somebody else's channel.
Yeah, if it comes on somebody else's channel, or if he's posting a video or things.
All the
Yeah.
streaming he does on Twitch, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, always because he gets more bucks and so forth.
Minerals. Have you listened to Flawless?
Flawless
I think it-
sarcasm.
I
He's
think
a
you'd like
G.
Flawless. I think you'd
Yeah,
like Flawless.
Yeah,
Flawless
Flawless is a G.
But,
But-
well, I mean, I don't watch. I don't even watch all the shows that happen on my channel right now. Unfortunately.
Well, you guys have a ton of shows going on. It's really hard to keep up. I feel
Yeah,
like you guys go
that's-
24/7.
Well, it's when you have
You
as
gotta
many people.
spread, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
gotta spread the workload out. But I tell you what, though, man, as far as like, that's content wise, we are up. Let's put it this way: for me, streaming twice a week or whatever, 62 more thousand views in the last month, than the previous one.
Congrats, man. That's
wow.
great.
I must admit, I do like listening to Iggy's morning show and on my drive to work every morning.
Yeah, Iggy's good.
Yeah.
Tottenham Away too for that one. That show eventually will come over here once that channel gets monetized and stuff like that, because that'll be back up in case this one gets shut down. And then
Do you have
Why would
epic
the-
strikes too?
Is
Uh-huh.
this a new story? You
have
guys are
epic
gonna get
strikes
shut
too?
down over here too?
no, I mean, just if it happened here, it'll happen. Yeah, just in
Minerals,
case it's a
your
backup.
thing is super loud.
But
Well, I've got to go to bed, mate. It's
yeah,
like-
we gotta wrap it down. Everybody, TJ, Elias, we'll let Elias go first. He was here first. Elias, tell people where they can find you and when you're next streaming and everything like that.
You can find me at Step Up Spurs, and I'll be going live on Saturday night. I think 7 p.m. Eastern, just for Will to know whether he's sleeping or not.
When?
7 p.m. Eastern
What day?
on Saturday night.
Saturday
be
night.
doing-
Well, that's why. It's
That's
like
date
weekend,
night,
man.
Will.
Yeah,
That's what?
it's weekend
Date
time,
night.
bro.
Oh yeah, it's weekend time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be going live that time. But usually I go live 8 p.m. It's just that this week I have some stuff to do, so I have to do it a bit early.
When do we play? When's our game?
It's on Sunday. I think Sunday
Yeah.
11 p.m. I think my time. I don't know what time you guys.
Cool. So Saturday, 7 p.m. Isn't that Bob Spur time? Or is it right before
it's,
Bob?
It's just after Kuva and the Kang.
After Kuva and the King,
Yeah,
before
it's gonna
Bob.
be
No. Bob is not doing a show
4:30.
this
week?
Saturday. Yeah, he's
Gotcha.
not doing a show this Saturday. So
does
I
every
do
other
shows
week, yeah.
Usually after In the Wall or Kuva and the Kang. So I just work out the timing with them. I'll be going live with Jason from Australia. So all those of you guys in Australia, you want to have an early morning show, you can come and watch me at Step Up Spurs with Jason and some of his friends from Total Aussie Spurs. They usually join me. This week I might be getting some of our guys as well to join us. So yep, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I think 9 a.m. Australian and 7 a.m. Malaysian time, I guess. Yeah.
You get up early stream, bro.
Yep, I'm working that day, so I have to do it an early one.
Yeah. And then TJ, what do you got going on next?
7 p.m. UK tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. No, that's 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Yeah.
5 hours difference too.
5
Yeah.
hours difference. Yeah. Okay.
2
Yeah.
p.m.
So we got, so 2 p.m. we got the American Idiot Show, episode 8. It's really just going to be a bunch of Arsenal fans getting together and complaining about how bad our form's been. We normally get a lot of other fans on, but it's kind of a crisis meeting. So yeah, me, Jess Collins, obviously my boy Dal, aka Oregon Gooner, is going to come on. Minerals, you know all those guys. We're gonna be just chopping it up. So yeah, again, 7 p.m. UK.
Sweet. 7 p.m. American Idiots. Always like that. You should like record a version of the Green Day song, and then
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it if I ever get monetized, because then I'll get copyrighted for all the shit I already do. So
Yep. Definitely want to do that, but like you do a remix and then rub it up with Arsenal in there and stuff like that. American Idiots. So
that's a good idea. Well, I might pick your brain about that. But yeah, TJ Warren TV, subscribe if you haven't already. But thank you, appreciate it.
Alrighty, guys, folks at home in the comments, thank you everybody for hitting the like button. If you didn't hit the like button, fuck you.
For those of you who come and complain in the comments,
if you're subscribed, congratulations to you. You're a legend. If you became a member, you're a freaking top G. If you did none of the three things there, fuck you again. We'll be back. I'm kidding. We'll be back.
Will doesn't speak for the whole channel.
My thoughts are my own. Well, no, I'm like, if you're subscribed to the channel and you're watching the show, why the hell aren't you hitting the like button? That's what I gotta know.
All right, like 100%.
Or at least the thumbs down. Like if you think I'm a nutter or I'm a dweeb or something, you know, hit the thumbs down button. But at least you know you're in the chat. You're in the chat all the typing, you know, Will, why are you such a prick? Why do you care about all the bull crap? And then you can't hit the like button? I mean, come on. I'm not asking you to pay money or nothing. Like, if you want to do a membership, you know, it's less than a cup of coffee every month. And that's great. Help us out, helps grow the channel, helps us to do more things eventually, because we got a lot of content. I've got all the equipment in the back and just no time to do it. But if the money was rolling in.
Channel have 10K?
Huh? Yeah, 11 almost. It's like
right,
it was 10, 8.
When you reach 11 on this, I'll actually buy a camera.
That's hilarious, Cube.
So when you reach 11 on this one, I'll buy a camera.
There you go. Jason's going to buy a camera.
There you go, Jason.
And then no one's going to fucking tune in for that one.
Everybody will tune in.
They'll be like, oh my God, that's why he didn't have a camera.
And then Cube says, ignore Will's advice about making a remix, TJ. He can't even appreciate it. Yes. Oh my God, I forgot. It's never going to let me think about that. She wrote a rap to Baby's Got Back for Tottenham. And I was gonna record it, but I completely forgot, dude. I'm talking the worst.
C Cubed, I might need the lyrics to that. Hit me up on WhatsApp.
Yeah. And then she's so I am a guy with 1,000 ideas and the time to do none of them. That's how I live my life. And then Bryce says, I hit the like button. Fuck you, Will. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All that good stuff. But that's it. We're here. We'll be live again here. I'm trying to think of the next show on the channel. There's so many now. I don't even know. Hit the notification bell so I don't have to tell you what show's coming up next.
Monday night podcast, I think.
No, watch along for Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
And then my show.
Yeah.
And then Monday Night Podcast. That's the big show, the Monday Night Pod. And then also, too, subscribe to Tottenham Away 2. I think it's at 1,200 subscribers there right now, but we're trying to get 4,000 watch hours. So it shouldn't take very long with the amount of views that those videos are getting. Like, I'm surprised, man, with like only 1,200 subscribers, you're getting 3,000, 4,000, 2,000 views. So... and that channel reached, I think, 1,000 in like 5 days. But granted, when you're coming out of a channel that was as big as ours before, you know, 10% of that being active is good. But Iggy shows are great. Good Morning Tottenham Away. Make sure you guys go check that channel out too. Subscribe, watch all the channels, leave them on repeat. Just fall asleep with it on repeat over and over and over again. Get those watch hours up. No, I'm kidding. I'm not, but I think I have to for terms of service reasons.
Yeah.
But I do that sometimes, by the way. I'll fall asleep watching YouTube and it's just on autoplay. And then somebody's channel just gets like 8 hours of view time. Just
Oh yeah, Will, you forgot about Friday Night Live. I think it's on right tonight.
Oh, tomorrow. Is there a Friday Night Live tomorrow?
It's tonight.
It's tomorrow.
I was going to say it's tonight for me.
Tonight, man. It's tonight in UK and it's tonight in.
Talking of tonight, I've really got to go to bed. I've got to go out for work in 6 hours.
All right, man.
It's been emotional, everybody. Come on.
Thank you, Jason, for coming on. Appreciate it.
Later, Jason.
Take care, everyone.
Let's see what's on.
Waiting for Will's tattoo getting vlog. When's that
Right.
happening? By the way, Will?
End of the season. That's the only one I'm gonna do. All bets died when Conte left. But the mathematical possibility of getting 86 points was dead long before Conte got the sack. So I still got to honor that one. But all other bets had the contingency of Conte being there. So I will get TOT tattooed on my arm somewhere.
Goal shot.
To who what?
Goal shot has a question for you as well. Who is this goal shot, by the way?
So no more Spurs Corner. Spurs Corner, I do believe, is permanently canceled. For variable reasons. It was like, let's put the, what's the term you put that we'd use? Agreeable. What was the terms? How did Conte
Mutual
get sacked?
consent.
Mutual
consent.
Mutual
Like with
agreement.
Conte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was canceled by mutual agreement.
But to be fair, Henry it had to do it because of the brand envelopes he was getting.
No, I'm still getting the TOT tattoo. But yeah, what'd you say? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
He said something about brown envelopes.
Yeah, minerals. What did you say about brand envelopes?
I think the brand envelopes brainwashed Henry to delete his first corner because they couldn't handle the Stella and real minerals. You know what I mean?
I think that's a little bit of it. So there's kind of just multiple reasons. To be honest with you, when you do the same show for like a year straight, it gets a bit old, man. To be honest with you.
When you get along with people too much, then you kind of rub off.
Well, no,
each other.
because like it was like a special show, right? It was just really just kind of a dumpster fire anyway, which is fine. I enjoy a good dumpster fire. I like being in dumpster fires. So
I liked it.
Yeah. I had a good fun, it got a lot of my aggression out, my stress. I get to yell at people on stream instead of at my phone.
And you used to love all those xenophobic pricks and all those in the comments, right? You miss them, I suppose.
Yeah, the live chat was toxic, dude. But I don't know. We're talking about doing maybe something similar over here, on Tottenham away. But we're just doing so many shows right now, dude, that it's a bit hard. So then that with the channel, like the drama from the channel getting shut down and all that stuff, kind of, I think it really was kind of just a mutual agreement. It's like Henry's like, look, man, I'm busy with this, and this, and then there's that, and that. And we're like, yeah, dude, we're busy with this, and this, and then there's that, and that. And it was just kind of like, if you don't mind, we can just, not. Who knows? We might pick it up again in the future. It's not like we have any bad blood with Henry or anything like that, but
yeah.
Just a point where.
But I guess people need to understand as well. Now, after pandemic, you can't do shows like how we used to do stuff during the pandemic. Life is getting back. Work is getting crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do as much as you used to do like in the pandemic days or even last year. Now it's getting worse. 2023.
Well, I mean, I work from home, so it's really not an excuse, but I'm busy, right? So,
Same.
I got
but
stuff
still,
to
work
do.
from home, you still work, right?
Yeah, sometimes. Most of the time. For me, it's just my job. The nature of my job is I could go 2 weeks with hardly having anything to do, and then I can go 2 months being 16-hour days, right? Like, it just depends on what's going on. So
That's probably because you're a boss.
yeah, well, it's seasonal, right? So, you know, own a fishing tackle company, so you know it's
Yeah.
all, you know, spring's coming. Spring is what the, you know, the water's opening up, ice out, everybody's out there fishing and stuff like that. So, you know, that's what I do. But guys, that's it for tonight. We'll be back here the next show. If there's a Friday night live show, tune in for that tomorrow.
Night.
And then Liverpool watch along with Iggy Iggy and Stell maybe on Sunday morning, and then my show that night, Sunday night. So make sure to tune in for that. Sure to be a good one. Hopefully we win. Probably won't. And we will see you guys. What does Cube say? Reconcile differences, but we're still best friends and
Stop stirring the shit, guys.
Co-parents of toxic first.
It's good. Everybody's good.
Stop stirring the shit, Cube.
Cubed. I still want those lyrics though.
No fault divorce. That's right. All right, guys. Everybody in the chat, thank you for watching. Thank you for smashing that like button, all that good stuff. We will see you guys on the next one. Make sure you hit that notification bell. We drew 2-2. Sun got us the goal. Stay strong. Stay Spurs. I'm out.